you could change your life by the way you eat. They could change your life by the way you live, you exercise, and you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because when you go to the doctor, bro, they never, because me, for example, me, because I was thinking that shit, right? When I would go to the doctor before, bro, and know that shit, they never said that. They were just like, you know what? We're gonna give you a pill for this. You know what? We're gonna give you a pill for that. You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
more pills you take, the more fucks up some parts of your body. You know what I mean? And how the fuck are we supposed to do that, bro? Like for some people, it's hard because I was driving too, bro. Like down Crenshaw, right? Almost at every 2 blocks, bro, fast food place.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go, everywhere you see, bro, it's always fucking some fast food place. Even Uber now, bro. Uber Eats, they deliver to your house. Like they're just making us lazy. Like
At least you used to be able to go out and go get your food. Now it's straight to
now,
the door.
straight to your house. What was that movie, bro, that came out from Disney and Pixar? Wally.
Wally, yeah.
That's how it is, bro.
Yep.
We are living like Wally. You know what I mean? Like people just sit there, bro, in their fucking in the house. You know what I mean? For example, you know what I mean? And whatever. Like I'm just gonna order. Nobody cooks no more. Nobody does none of that shit. Like back in the days, you know, people be like, "Hey, babe, what are you gonna cook today?" Now it's like, "Hey, what are we gonna order today?"
That's terrible.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because talking about shit like that. Imagine, bro, if people would just be like, "You know what? I'm not gonna eat that shit," and just start really eating healthy.
And it's crazy for us, especially Latinos, bro. Like it was but even back from the homeland, they tell you not to get food from other people.
Yeah.
Tell you not to receive food from other people. Even the story of what was it Hansel and Gretel?
Oh
How
yeah.
they started, the witch started feeding them to get them fat and shit, and just
And
use.
that's what it is because look at this, bro. If you really look at it, right? Almost everybody. I ain't trying to talk shit because I'm big too, but almost
Same.
everybody, bro, is big. You know what I mean? Like nobody's really like because of the fucking shit that we. It's like this. You know how they treat us. Where every fast food place there is, like a fucking guinea pig, like a little hamster. You know how they put the little thing so they could just go eat, go and run in that little thing, and think they're going somewhere because we don't know what the fuck they're feeding us.
Yeah, we're just taking their word that it's beef or chicken.
Like I was thinking about this shit too, right? The last time I was driving, and I was like, how the fuck? Okay, let's say just one restaurant, McDonald's, right? How the fuck do they have enough cows to say it's real meat? How the fuck they have enough cows to feed the world, bro? Okay, if just from here to let's say to fucking Compton, it's a bunch of McDonald's. Not just counting Burger King, not just counting fucking Jack in the Box, In and Out, fucking what other shit is out there, bro? You know what I mean?
And how are they selling it to you for a few bucks when you're like it's $16 a pound of
A
meat?
hundred percent. Like that carne
Yeah.
asada, bro. Now it's like 18 pounds, 18 $18 a pound. Fucking the meat is expensive, but yeah, they got it for. Oh, you know what? You go to Burger King, bro. You fucking
Two for
get two
five.
for five. How, bro? How? And not just that. That's just here in LA. Okay. What about all over fucking America, South America, Central America, Europe, overseas, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like if you really think about it, big dog.
You ever seen? I forgot the name of the movie. It's a Soylent Green. You know that? Fuck, what's the
This
name
is
of
a
it?
documentary.
No, it's a movie where they would feed the people this thing called Soylent Green. It's like these little green bars. And so I'll remember the title, but the point is that later in the movie they found out they were feeding them humans, like in this
Yeah,
green
you never know, bro. You never know because bro, like I don't know, man.
Soylent
Like me, for
Green.
example, I don't really be eating out, bro. Like fast food places like McDonald's and all that shit.
Nah,
Like I'm good, bro. Especially like KFC, I'm good, bro.
I'll go to the taco stand. Yeah,
I'll
a
do
hundred,
that.
hundred
A
percent.
hundred percent. I'll go to a taco, but like a fast food place, a processed food. I mean, and all that. Nah, bro. Because I was just thinking, like, what the fuck are we really eating? So many fucking now. Like back in the days, food. Like if you really see, like you watch old movies, or old shows, or whatever it is, everybody was thin. You know what I mean? Food was cheaper. Food was better. Everything was better. As time passed by, everything changed. It went from we're too busy to cook. We're too busy to even go to the store. We're too busy. We're too busy. We're too busy. You know what I mean? And it was just, and now it's just they made it so convenient, bro, that if you see it, there's every restaurant out there. You know what I mean? And we never know what the fuck are we eating. Like we go to the doctor and we say, hey man, you know what? This hurts or this hurts or this hurts. And instead of they're telling us, you know what I mean? Well, you know, blah blah this is okay, you know what? We're gonna shove you with some more pills. And there's only some people, bro, that wake up and they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a change. I'm just gonna change. You know what I mean? Because if you really look at it, bro, how?
It
You
just
know,
doesn't make sense.
he doesn't make how like you go to a like, especially when people like saying like, you know what, like it's not enough food, or it's not enough this, blah 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 blah. But yet they keep opening new restaurants, I mean new fast food places. You know what I mean? In every corner, like even Cane's now, fucking blowing up out here. You know what I mean? You see, you pass in and out,
Have
bro.
you tried it?
I
No.
tried it one time and I was good, bro.
It was
Get
good.
back, Lito.
It's good.
No, I said I was good. I'm good. Like I'm good. That
No,
shit was nasty.
I've still yet to try it.
I
Oh,
didn't like it, bro. My girls didn't like it.
it's just a chicken tender. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. It's just
It's
chicken
just.
tenders, bro. That's it. It's a fucking chicken tender. But like I was saying, bro, you know what I mean? It's like so many, like you said right now, so many restaurants, different shit. Have you noticed this too? Let's say, for example, Jack in the Box. They put out chicken tenders, no tacos. Every restaurant has it. Lilo, where are you going, dude? Get back. Sorry, my peas, my dog, man, trying to go in the front so she sees us over here talking. She thinks I ain't watching her, man. She's slick. You know what I mean? So, like, how, bro?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Well, first of all, that's soy. A lot of the chicken, the tacos, all that crap is soy, bro. A lot of the patties are mixed with soy, like beans and stuff like that. It's not meat.
Even in the restaurant, like the carne molida.
Yeah, that's some mighty suspect shit, bro.
You know, okay, look, bro, back in the days, when I was a young buck, I had worked for Vallarta, Vallarta Supermarket when I was in my 20s. I worked for Vallarta, I worked for Gonzalez, and I worked for Ralph's, bro. It's three chains of supermarkets, right? And I remember, bro, when I was working at fucking Vallarta, I think, you know, was it Vallarta? It was, yeah, it was Vallarta, bro. I remember Vallarta, but this is back in Pando. I used to live in Pando. This is years ago. I remember the manager, bro, was like, I was like, hey man, can I go con este? What do I do with this meat? It's already about to expire. So never ever, and I mean never, go and get fucking meat from a supermarket or chicken that's already seasoned.
Yeah, no,
Why? Because
yeah.
that shit is already expired. You know what I mean? It's already fucking
And they
expired.
have the nerve to charge you more for it
A
too.
100%. But
Like it's so.
like for example, when you go and you're like, hey man, then man, you know, give me some carne asada, give it to me prepared. That's old shit, bro. It already expired. It's about to expire tomorrow, and they gotta get rid of it. Everything that you see, like manager specials, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like how? You know what I mean? Like all that shit. Like people like don't really see it, bro, because it's like what's more convenient because every all of us tell each other the same thing. I'm too busy. Oh my god, I'm so busy. I can't even do this. I don't even need breakfast. I don't even need this. But yeah, you pass by every day to a fast food place like a little hamster. You sit there,
No,
you don't know what you're fucking eating, and you leave. And then you go and you take your kids. And a lot of people say, "Oh my God, my kid is addicted to McDonald's." No, 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 no.
you keep taking
You
them.
take him there. This kid wasn't born knowing shit.
And he can't go to McDonald's himself,
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean. Like I had a cousin, bro. Like fucking a kid was big, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's because he just loves cheeseburgers." He doesn't know how to fucking read, dude. So how the fuck does he know how to order? You go and you order. You know what I mean? And like I think sometimes we don't educate, especially us. Like for example, like, if you go to El Salvador, when I was fat as fuck, right? And it was things like back in '96, I was a teenager. Well, I wasn't that fat, but I was big, right? Compared to the small guys back in El Salvador. And I remember when I went and over there, if you're fat, if you're healthy, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because it's the opposite when you go over there, you're like, oh big, they're like, oh, este bicho. You know what I mean? He's fucking healthy. And no, you're not, bro.
It was the fear because there was people that were legit dying, bro, of starvation over there. So they want if you they see you big, they're not afraid for you.
Yeah, they're like, wow, look at this motherfucker living life. And really, you just fucking died inside.
They envy you, bro. They be like, I wish I had that plate.
For
Oh
real, you
yeah,
always throw your food away. But I don't know, bro. I would just, you know how sometimes you just sit there, bro, you think? What do you guys think, man?
yeah,
You know, like, I was just sitting there thinking because I was watching TV. I didn't have shit to do yesterday. And I was just watching some fucking old ass movies. And even now, like on fucking Hulu or Disney commercials come out. And I was like, that's crazy. And then after that, but you know what's funny about those commercials, bro? And there's a lot of memes about this, but it's funny too. It's like you see the commercials and you see the people happy when they're saying what are the side effects. You know what I mean? You see them dancing, fucking partying, and all that. And they're like, yeah, chances of going blind, chances of your kidney failure, chances of you going this, chances 100% without a shot of a doubt that you will die if you take this. And
yeah.
people are just like, oh my God. All they hear is lose weight.
I it's tough.
Okay, you. For example, you, right? For the people that think that it's fucking hard and that is all that, like, to change your life, you think it's possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna. The problem is that they want it right now. You know, they don't want to wait for it. They
I,
don't want to see like a combination of things to actually come out with a result.
I think
They
people,
want it now.
yeah, I think people
No
they want to
patience.
see the results, but they don't want to put in that
Yeah,
work.
they don't want to do anything.
Easy,
They
it's
want
easy
everything
work.
easy.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's the reason why. You know, maybe they say, for example, a guy is dating a girl and the girl is playing hard to get. They're like, oh, I don't want her, man. Fuck that bitch, blah blah blah, because it's hard. You know what I mean? When something is hard, it's worth it. And that's the reason I think there's a lot of people that like, no, I want this result. But imagine this, bro. Like, cause there was this guy that told me this one day. He says, you know what? Never do is never go on a strict diet. I said, why not? This is when I was starting the gym, right? He says, because what happens is you fuck up your metabolism. Because what happens is that you go and you only eat like a little bit, right? So you eat every day, yeah, you're losing weight. You're probably not losing weight healthy because you're like starving yourself. But what happens is that your body gets used to it. So once you say, oh, you know what, I already reached the goal or the level that I want, and then you slip up, boom,
you gain weight
you
right
get
back.
weight because you already have your belly. You know what I mean? So it's like it's always better, bro, not to starve yourself, not to eat all that shit, and just work on yourself and just eat healthy, dude.
And even if it takes time, but people are just like, oh, I did everything. No, you didn't. I tried everything. No, you didn't.
Hell no,
But
bro.
be honest, like, no, you didn't.
Like I have a cousin, right? I went to go visit her in Arkansas. Man, back in the days, bro, I was addicted to Coke, soda. I was
Huh.
addicted to soda, right? I would drink soda every day, bro, every
The
single
way
day.
you got that was really quick.
You know, like I was addicted to soda, bro, and I would drink soda every day. So I remember when I was at the hospital. This is like fucking 7 years ago. I was at the hospital, bro, and and the doctor was like, "Hey, man, you know what? Don't drink soda. You know what I mean? Don't drink soda, blah 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 blah." So I remember I just stopped for one day to another, but I had 7 years, bro, without drinking no soda, no shit like that. Boom. So I remember I went to go visit my cousin in Arkansas. Woke up in the morning and she was drinking a
Cool.
soda.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Fucking 7 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. And
that's
then
crazy.
I was just like, hey, you know what? Oh, because the doctor had told her like, hey man, you know what? This is bad for you. And then I was like, why don't you just stop? I already tried everything, but I just can't. And I was like, have you tried to really stop? She goes, oh my God, it's like every time I go to the store, it's just there, and I just need one. I promise this is the last one. And I was like, dude, you sound like those.
They're hooked like drugs,
Yeah,
bro.
like a
They're drug.
drug.
Yeah, they're
It's
drug
like a
addicts.
drug, and the more like for example, me, bro, I noticed the fucking change when I remember I would still go to the gym. I was like 310 pounds, and I was drinking soda all the time. And this is how stupid my mentality was, bro. Back in those days when I started the gym, okay, this is how stupid my mentality was. I remember I'll go work out, and back in the days I wouldn't even go work out how I work out now, right? So I remember I would go do like a little bit of chest and a little bit of shit like that, and then I would leave. When I was fucking driving home, I'll be like, you know what? I earned a soda.
You earned a
I
soda.
earned a Coke. I'm gonna go drink. I remember I would drink it, bro. And then I remember I would never lose weight. Like I would fucking after that, I got I was exercising a little bit more. I was doing a little bit of more cardio, but I would never lose fucking weight until I stopped
Drinking soda.
soda, bro, and I felt like I was dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping weight, and now I'm like, holy shit.
Like it's one thing when you eat the sugar, bro. You're mainlining that shit, bro. You're just straight drinking it to your blood, and that's just
That's like shooting up, bro.
yeah.
It's straight up shooting up. I don't know, bro. I just wanted to share that with you guys, man.
Yeah, I don't. For me, I was actually addicted to coke. Shout out to cocaine, everybody. But yeah, no, it's
Shout out to the CIA that brought it from Colombia out here this, and passed it around in South Central
murdered
LA.
all these communities.
Yeah,
Murdered. Yeah.
just to make movies about him now.
I mean, hey, at least Americans were working hard, bro. Say what you want, but they were working hard.
Hard to get the drugs.
Yeah, but they were working hard. Now,
You know
now
who's
they're
the hard?
drug addicts and not working, bro.
You know who's the hardest worker out there, bro? A crackhead.
Not anymore, bro.
Yeah, but
Not
you know what's
anymore. Those
crazy,
days
bro?
are gone, bro.
I remember, bro, when I used to do some stuff. I mean, not me, some guy I used to know. And then I remember, bro. They used they used to come and knock, right? There used to be this dude, right? Changing the conversation a little bit, right? Since you brought that up, there used to be this dude, right? And then he always used to come 7 o'clock in the morning to this dude's house, right? He was my neighbor, bro. I could always hear everything. He would come and knock at the door, and that fool would be like, "What do you want?" Hey, fool, let me get a hit. It was a crack, right? Hey, let me get a hit. And then he's like, bro, it's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. Do you have any money? He said, nah, fool, but you know, I just need a wake up. That's what they call it, a wake up. You know what I
Needed to
mean?
get them going.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I just need a wake up, bro. I promise, bro. And the dude would give it to him. That fool would do it in the hallway. Dude, that fool would come back at 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night for like $400, bro. $400, bro. All at once. That fool would ask for money all the time on the streets.
That's crazy.
$400, bro. My apartment back in. Hey, get back, Lilo. You see, she's smart, bro. She goes the other way because she thinks I don't see her, dude. I see you, girl. I'm like your father. I see everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is crazy, bro, because like it's just like everybody's addicted to something.
Yeah.
Even too much of something is bad for you.
Yep. Yep. For the fitness fanatics, even working out every day is bad for you.
For, yeah, bro.
Even
Like for
worse.
example, me today I was talking to my friend. I think you know her. Her name is Nikki. She's some older black lady at the gym.
I would have to see her.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Hey, Rob, how you doing?" I'm like, "Pretty good." And then I told him I feel fat as fuck. And then she's like, "Really? But you're not." And I was like, "I do. I feel like I'm like 300 pounds, man. Every time I look at myself in the
Yep.
mirror, I told her every time I look at myself in the mirror, I always feel like blah. You know what I mean? Like a melting whopper. I told her, and then she's like, "Nah, you don't." She goes, "I think you have body dysmorphia."
Yep.
And I told her, "Nah, I don't think so." She was, "Nah, you do because you're not bigger than that." She was, "From all the pictures you have posted, from all the stuff that I see, you have changed a lot." But I feel that like you said right now, even going to the gym because of addiction, because you're never satisfied.
And besides that, like you're frying your nervous system. If you're really like hauling ass every day, you're gonna go the opposite way sooner or later. It's just the way the body
I
works.
think everything, bro, that you do too much, like for example, females. Okay, I think that once a female starts with one surgery, it's fucking over, dude.
They
And that's 100% because they're like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get a filler on my lips. Boom. You know what? I'm just gonna touch up my nose. Bam. Oh my god, my boobs. Bam. My belly. Bam. This. Bam. I used to know this lady, bro, who took up 2 ribs.
what?
So her belly would look slimmer, but she have no belly. Fucking, she wanna have none of that, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And I'm like the pain they go through, bro. And it's an addiction. Everything is addiction. Going out to eat a lot, bro. Just eating out. You're addicted to that shit, bro. Fucking playing video games, bro, all day. Fucking people get addicted to this shit. Fucking porn.
Working.
Porn, working. I
Mm.
have a friend of my own, but my boy who I do podcasts with, bro, too. Who I do episodes with. That fool's so addicted, bro. It's crazy because he's my boy, right? But he's so addicted to work and he's so addicted to saving. Like he doesn't go and buy clothes. He doesn't go out there and eat. Like let's say for example, if he goes to like let's say because he eats fast food places because he's a single guy, right? So so Afu was single, so Afu goes, but instead of getting a meal, right, he gets like a small burger that's like 99 cents, and then he gets like a small little kid's drink, and then he's like gonna tell him like why. He's like, I don't know if I just gotta save, I just gotta be ready. And I said like, no, God
Ready
for
for what?
exactly. I said, God forbid it, bro. I told him something happens to you. All that money all that money you're saving is going to nobody, to the government, bro. To the government's hookers.
At
You know
least
what I
if he
mean?
had kids, it would make sense.
It
Shut
would
up.
make sense. I told him, fool, like you don't have nothing to show for it. You don't have a car. You don't have your shit. It's like you just saving, 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 saving. I said, but for what though? What are you saving for? You know what I mean? Because even that you get addicted to it.
But I feel like that's a trauma response too. Like you come
Yeah.
from a place like
Oh,
damn.
I think what it is, bro, is because like when that fool was young, like, cause I've been doing that fool since we were in second grade. So I've been doing like I think like that he will ask the mom for like flow, and the mom will be like, nah, I don't have it, or like, or this and that. So that fool always felt like they were always broke, but they wasn't broke. Like the man just didn't want to fucking hook him up. You know what I mean?
There
So I
was
think that was
other
like a
things to
trauma.
spend the money on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was like it was a trauma. I think like for him, like his in itself is like I want people to like me, and I have to save money. I think all of us have something. You know what I mean? But I think like the more you do it, bro, even being at your house becomes an addiction.
Yeah,
Like
being
you don't even,
isolation. Yeah,
yeah, like you don't even like. There's a lot of people that like, hey, yo, I'm comfortable with just being alone. Yeah, it's cool. But when you're too much, like I'm just here. Like there's a lot of people I know, bro. Like I was becoming one of those where I was like, I don't want to go out, especially after like my car accident, bro. And I was like learning how to walk and shit like that. And after I learned how to walk again, I was just like, I don't want to go. I don't
damn.
want to go out. You know what I mean? I don't want to do this. I think like the more you fucking do something, the more you get used to it, the worse it's for you. Even being in love with somebody, bro. When you that love becomes fucking stalking, fucking not even that. It's just like
Obsessions.
obsession, being empowered. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like even a jealous person, bro, it becomes an obsession. Like where's this motherfucker going? What is it this? What is it that? Like you know what I mean? Like it's like always. I just feel like people
And
just
then once you know you're that way, like I have addictive tendencies, so I'm very careful. Like I'm very careful how close I get to people. Very close how much I do. You know what I mean?
what do you mean?
Because I could get hooked on people. Like, and I just want to start. I start talking to them. That could lead to issues. You know what I mean?
Like me, sometimes I am that way, and I think I kind of stopped. I remember when I got into Amway, my business, bro, years ago. I remember my mentor, because I have a mentor, right? And he was like, you know what, Rob, you talk a lot. It's okay to talk, but just know who you're talking to, know what you're talking about. The less people know about you,
The better.
it is the better. Keep people guessing, and like that, your business doesn't run all over everywhere. So that's the reason why, like me, for example, like I treat everybody different. Like not in a bad way, but I treat people accordingly how I know them. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna joke with you like I joke, let's say for example, with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like I treat everybody with the same respect as they treat me, you know? And I don't know, I just yeah, because I get hooked on people too. You know what my problem is sometimes? I'm too nice.
Mm.
And the nice is like, for example, you say, man, like, for example, it's a big example, like, damn bro, I'm looking for a car. Fool, I'm like walk away looking for a car for you, and I fucking send you a bunch of shit without you even asking me. Like I'm always trying to help. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Why? Because when I was a young buck, nobody was there to help me. Nobody was there to look out for me. So I feel like that's subconsciously. I feel like somebody's in my place when I was, and I feel
Mm.
like it's my job to help them. And I think I worked on that. Like fuck them, let them handle this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I just feel like we do shit that we don't know that we're doing because we're fucked.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I get hooked on like activities, stuff like that. Like I become very obsessed with like I start going somewhere. Let's just say when I started hitting the gym, I just became obsessed, dude, to the point where I just like prioritize that over everything else.
You know what my problem is? I always have a fucking system, and I hate that shit. Like for example, this okay. When my daughter was going to school right here down the street before she moved into her college and she was in high school, like I remember I'll wake up, right? I'll wake up at 4 o'clock, like I always do. Wake up at 4. Boom, it's like I have to do this like fucking step by step every fucking day, right? So I fucking wake. I think this is like my fucking problem. Like I wake up. I used to wake up at 4, bang, right? No 3:30, boom. Take a shower, meditate, stretch, hit the gym at 5, right? And back in the days it was 24 hours. So I remember I hit the gym at 5. Okay, I will work out from 5 to 6. Let's say chest, bam. At 6 o'clock I had to finish, and then at 6, from 6 to 6:30, it was little muscle. Like for example, if it was tricep, bicep, or
Yeah, with
shoulder, no
the
matter.
accessories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but bam, from 6:30, I mean from 6 to 6:30 at the dot, on the fucking dot. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody because I'm in an imaginary schedule that I built for myself. But somehow, some way, I had to fucking beat it like a fucking job. You know what I mean? After that, because it was like I had to come home and pick her up and take her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then from 6:30 to 7, it was abs. Boom, I do abs. From 7 to 7:30 was cardio. Okay, so that to get to the point is my daughter graduated. My daughter lives in fucking university. I could stay fucking longer, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to this day, I always follow that shit. Why? Because I got addicted to that shit. Why? Because I don't know. You know what I mean?
You
And
build systems that work for you.
yeah, and sometimes even like let's say for example on a Saturday when there ain't nobody at the fucking gym, that shit is fucking empty. It's a ghost town, and I could stay there longer. Nah, bro. And then I'm like, you know what? Today I'm gonna stay longer. Like, no. I feel like we were saying when we started the podcast, bro. People get hooked on everything,
Yeah.
everything, dude. And it's crazy because if you just sit there, man, and you're like, fuck. Like a lot of people know something is bad for you. You know what I mean? Like I have a homie who smokes cigarettes. And because none of us smoke cigarettes, and every time that food sparks one up, hey, I know this shit is bad for, but fuck it for, it's hard to quit. Have you tried it? Because I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back in the days. You know what I mean? And then from one day to another, I remember my girl was like, "Look, Rob, you smoke weed, you smoke cigarettes. Choose one, bro, because it's fucking expensive to have both."
That's easy though.
And I
That's
said, "All right, honey." I left the cigarettes and
that was
I
easy.
just
That was
blazed.
easy.
You know what I mean? So I just feel that shit, bro. And I don't know, bro. I was just fucking. I don't know if you ever just sit there in your car and just fucking drove and just sit there and think. And I was just thinking, bro, like going back to the subject that we were saying. And I
Yeah.
was just driving. I remember I was at the red light, but I was looking at fucking In and Out. Oh, because I went to Hollywood. There's one on Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then I was over there, bro. It was I went to that high school right there in front of that. I went to Hollywood High. And I remember I was just there, bro, at the red light. And I'm just looking. I'm like, how? How the fuck are they fucking feeding? And that's just in this one. There's like a bunch more, bro, all over the West Coast. How the fuck? And that's just that, okay? But you got the hamburger stands.
The little mom and pop
The little
shops.
mom and pop are like, oh, hamburger special, fucking for $2 or $5, whatever it is. How? Where is this meat coming from, dude?
That's a good question. I mean, it's possible that they have a system, like you said, right? But that they're producing cows at that rate. But I don't
How,
know.
bro? It's like there's billions of people in this world, right? There's not a billions and billions of fucking cows, bro. Like billions and billions of fucking cows to be in China, Japan,
But they over there, they probably don't have the luxury that we have, bro.
but
Of
they
just
still got McDonald's. They still have Burger King. They still have all those places.
yeah,
Even if it's not a luxury, bro, they still have shit out there.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You go to fucking Mexico, they got that shit. But yeah, people are saying, oh, no tenemos que comer. We don't have food. We don't have this. You go to El Salvador, bro.
yeah.
They got all that shit everywhere. Why are we getting fed? People never said that, bro, and really thought about shit like
I wouldn't be surprised that like later we find out they've been feeding us like carcasses and shit. Like,
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. So many. Okay, supposedly for COVID, billions, and I mean billions of people died. Supposedly, right? I doubt it. Okay, but so billions and billions of people died. Where are the bodies? Where did they show this? You know what I mean? Where did these bodies go? Now, there's another question, right? Since we bought this, people die for millions and millions of years, right? Right? Why do cemeteries never get filled up, bro? Thought about that?
Probably just bury on top of them.
Yeah, but it's still though. Even if you bury it on top, how? When has there's been projects, houses, blocks, neighborhoods being built, offices, new buildings, new cities? But when has it been a fucking cemetery?
That's crazy. Yeah,
If you ever think about it. Let me talk to you.
that's crazy.
How
Yeah,
about this shit? When? When? Like, cause the last time I was thinking, I said a lot of things, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of shit goes through my mind. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, hey, that's crazy, bro. They always build new blocks, new cities, new everything.
I forgot what culture it was, but their word burger means human.
Imagine.
I forgot what culture it was. Some sort of European or
Right when
Asian.
they say, what's up, burger? What the hell?
That's
You know what
all.
that means? That's human.
So if you're eating burgers,
You're eating somebody, bro.
yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, when they say, like, not to insult nobody, you know, I know it's just stupid shit that people say, but like, oh, like, you go to a Chinese place, oh, you're eating cat, you're eating dog.
I
Ima-
believe it. I
You,
believe it. Yeah.
you know what I mean? But imagine though, you like, imagine.
My dog got really nervous when we passed by. No, I'm just kidding.
But imagine that the Chinese, like, let's say they'll say, like, you guys eat humans. Because I remember there was this fucking, I don't know, this video I seen years ago where they found McDonald's, like, freezers and freezers of fucking, of human flesh.
That's crazy. No, you know that happens quite often, bro.
Yeah, like, for example, I remember in Colorado, correct me if I'm wrong, they discontinued Jack in the Box because they were feeding horse meat. You know what I mean? So now imagine, like, I don't know, bro, because that's about like, okay, people have been dying for centuries, forever. You know what I mean? That's like the circle of life. You're born, you die. You know what I mean? You live, you enjoy, and then boom. But I'm like, how is that, bro? Like, you got like the Inglewood Cemetery up the street, right? People die every day, B. Every single day, every minute, every second, somebody's passing away, bro. There's a baby being born and there's somebody fucking dying. You know what I mean? Somebody's entering the world and somebody's exiting the world. But how, bro?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It does just like in that fucking how long was COVID for? A year?
2 years?
Okay, it was 2 years. Okay, in those 2 years, bro, supposedly like people were dying left and right and fuck, they couldn't even keep the hospitals fucking
That was crazy.
open and they couldn't do this. And I remember there was videos, bro, where people would
They had a life counter, bro.
yeah, for that they were counting bodies like
That's crazy.
today, fucking 20,000 people died, and I'm like, holy shit. But where those bodies at, B? Where
Yeah,
are they?
that was crazy. That was a weird. It's crazy that it was so long ago already.
Yeah, already, but we're already fucking 2026 is right fucking up the street, bro.
Yeah, that's
Literally, what have you done? Bullshit, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I just feel like I don't know, but like today, I just feel like talking about some conspiracy shit, bro.
Oh, you're in the mood for conspiracies?
Yeah,
You know, I don't question that those people died. I just the way they died. What if they took a moment to just fuck crazy amount of people?
not just this, but boy, what were they doing, bro? That they didn't let nobody in the hospitals because my girl's grandpa died in the hospital. They didn't let nobody in, bro.
It should just took a
Just die
dark turn.
alone.
Sorry, guys. It just took a dark
Yeah,
turn.
for real.
We took a sharp turn left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bugs Bunny said, we took the
Oh
rabbit
yeah,
out.
we're going down the rabbit hole for sure.
You know what I mean? I just feel like, why? Where? Where all these bodies? Where
And
all
you
this
know,
shit?
like on the videos on the internet, you start seeing these ghost towns in China, like abandoned
Okay,
towns.
okay, well, there's a video, bro, that I seen, and it's so true, right? Supposedly, when they threw a bomb It was a, ¿cómo se llama esa big old bomb like fucking
The
exploded?